they're feeling a little uncomfortable with you guys just filming on it. As far as being on their property, all right, they've requested you get off.
How's it going, guys? Watching the Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press.
How's it going, guys?
Here in Flagstaff, Arizona, at the Flagstaff Post Office. And it's actually very busy here. There's a lot of cars. The main parking lot's back there where I'm facing, where these cars are going. And there's like this little cul-de-sac here, and the Postal property line is beyond this cul-de-sac. So as long as we're on this sidewalk, we're off their property. Might end up going on the property. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we're gonna stay on the public sidewalk. And as usual, we're gonna take some video and see if the folks here respect our First Amendment right to do so. So we'll see how it goes. So this whole road where these people are coming from and going back out is Postal Boulevard, I think. And it's all post office business, post office customers, employees, the mail trucks.
6 degrees and overcast in Flagstaff, Arizona. I have no idea, first time we've ever been in Arizona, really stayed here, and I have no idea how the climate is, but I'm just surprised to see snow in Arizona. That's what I was expecting. But I've come to find out that Flagstaff is a lot cooler and has different weather. And,
yeah, so you probably couldn't hear what AP is saying, but that is true. It's very snowy here in Flagstaff. I think it's like 7,000 feet elevation. We weren't expecting that in Arizona, but I guess that's just how it is in this part of the state. So interesting.
What?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, we're going to give it a few minutes out here in the front and just get some footage of cars. We'll get another postal vehicle, and then we'll walk the perimeter of the building, go around the parking lot, and see if maybe we'll venture inside. And I am not exercising my 2A right now, purposely, so that if we do decide to go inside, I can join Watchman on this one, and we'll go in and do it together. So.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's an interesting layout here for the post office. Like this whole thing is part of a... Like, right, there's nothing else off this road, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, up there there is.
Is there?
There's a couple, yeah, like this business, that business.
Yeah,
this is actually called Postal Boulevard.
Yeah.
Postal Boulevard. Should see what kind of signage we have on the door.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a, yeah, there's a door on this side, right?
I think so, isn't there? Oh no, maybe there's not.
I guess there's not. Is there?
Here goes another postal vehicle. Cool. We get out of the way here.
So I can't tell if there's a... Yeah, let's just check it out, see what's up. Yeah, I thought there was a door on this side, guess not.
And don't forget your good advice, man. Watch out when you buy the puddle.
Yeah.
One of these people will cruise through the puddle and soak it with their pen. That's a cool dog.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Okay, so this one, not only does it say required, it's in red. So these people got the updated signs. Oh wait, actually look at this.
What?
Take a look at this. It says here that this sign is to be put up July 8th of 2020 and taken down October 31st, 2020. Does that mean it's not, oh sorry. Does that mean it's not in effect?
Expired?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Well, the sign is expired.
Yeah.
The devil is in the details.
And that's it. Nothing else posted out here.
Nothing else posted anywhere. This guy was staring at us.
Yeah, I know. He's like obsessed. There's a guy in this old style van over here. He's obsessed with us, keeps staring, and so he's got 0426R60 on that plate there. Looks like a temp. This is the main post office, actually. That's good to know. So looks like our buddy from the van there is going in back inside. Van guy went back inside.
He went back inside?
Uh-huh.
You got from the van?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going in to report us.
Yeah.
Wow. See, now, in a case like that, maybe we're being presumptuous, but wouldn't you just ask what we're doing?
Yeah.
Like this nice young lady over here?
Hey guys, as you can see, the amount of people that walk by and don't care what we're doing, and then, you know, of course, I'm making assumptions here, but I'm sure somebody's gonna freak out. It's just interesting. A very busy post office. I don't know what the population of Flagstaff is, but this is the main post office.
You know, it's funny, it works the other way too. Like, you'll see somebody coming from the parking lot about to go in, and they're kind of looking at us, and you think they might say something, and then they'll see another customer come out who doesn't say a word and just walks past us, and they calm right down and just walk right in.
Yeah, that is
so
true.
People definitely feed off of other people's behavior. One thing I've absolutely cemented in wanting to do Sorry?
What are you recording for?
It's a long story.
Are you recording us? The public coming in?
Well, I can't explain it to you as you're walking by.
Are you asking permission to be recording in public?
I asked you whose permission.
Mine, specifically.
I did not ask his permission.
Then don't film, please.
Do you notice?
Don't film, please.
Do you notice?
Yeah, very predictable. Now he's going in.
Mr. Touch-Off.
Yeah. No, I was saying very predictable. Now he's going in there yelling and
Yeah, trying to be loud. He's actually going out the door.
yeah.
What you guys filming for?
Oh, we're just working on a little story on the post office.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, just wondering.
I know, yeah, you know, I'm happy to answer your question. No problem. How are you today? Good. Good. Well, yeah, basically just documenting what's going on in today's climate. Yeah. It's interesting times. Yeah.
You did it. Good for you.
What's that? Ask us what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, you can. We're very approachable. Yeah, no worries.
So you're just documenting?
Yeah, I was just telling this gentleman, we're just documenting the times. You know, I think it's very interesting what's going on in the world these days.
I agree.
Yeah, and we try to be very objective. We don't speak to anyone unless somebody asks us a question. Not looking to do interviews or anything. Just stand here and objectively record what's happening in the world.
I love it. I love it. Have a good one.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Appreciate you. I can see your beautiful smile under that mask too. Keep smiling.
Oh, thank you.
Don't let all this nonsense get to you. The world's a beautiful place. This country's a beautiful place. There's a lot of wonderful people here.
I absolutely agree with you. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
I was meant to come here today.
I did, absolutely. Yeah. No, you know what? I feel like that's the way things go. Yeah. You know what? And it's a shame because you guys are obviously not as old as I am. But
Want to make a bet? I'm probably older than all of you.
I'm just being,
You're being kind.
I'm being myself.
Yeah.
But so basically what I was going to say was we remember a time where somebody would be out filming in the street with a camera and everybody would jump in front of it and say, "Hi, Mom."
Yeah.
And it was all laughs and giggles and fun. And where this inherent fear and paranoia has come from we can all debate where it's come from, but I'll just tell you, it doesn't sit very well with me, and I don't want to live that way.
Me neither.
And this is my son. I have to leave this world for him one day, and I don't want to leave it that way.
Well, I don't either, you know.
So,
Yeah, I agree completely. I bet you do too. I
Well,
agree.
we need more cooperation.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we need to unify.
It's like, you know,
Absolutely.
We're
And you know what?
putting
Beyond
labels on us.
not just unify in one direction, I think what's very important that's a lost art these days is middle ground. I think
Aim, compromise.
you don't have to approve of what I'm doing. I don't have to approve of what you're doing. But if we respect each other's right to do it, then it's a wonderful thing, right?
Amen.
How's it going?
everything okay?
Yeah,
Everything okay? Yeah, everything fine.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got a couple of complaints, so I was just checking to see what's going on.
You got a couple of complaints about?
About people out here filming customers.
Well,
That's what we were just talking about.
that's one of the things, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm a nurse, and, you know, certain places.
Do you mind taking that off so I can hear you, and we'll stay 6 feet apart?
No, I'm just saying, I'm a nurse, and
You guys
some
have
people
business here?
nowadays are more upset over filming without
Okay,
knowing
that's
what's
fine.
going on. Like in the hospital, you got to get permission. If, you know, I'm a neonatal nurse. I'm
Okay.
working on babies, and the family wants to film. You got to give them permission for you to be in the film.
While you're working on their child.
Yeah,
That's probably a liability issue.
but that's a liability
Right.
issue. That's something.
And
else.
that's at a private place and a very, very private situation,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, this is, we're out in the, we specifically never go to restricted areas. We don't go anywhere we're not allowed to go. This is public property.
Sure.
So we
No,
keep it to
I
that.
I don't fault you guys. You know.
Yeah. No, but you know what? And I'm glad you stopped to ask, because if you did, you might have left and had concerns and worry. And now that you've stopped and asked us, I think you have a little better understanding of what we're doing. And
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
communication. Yeah, absolutely right. Well, it was wonderful
care.
speaking with you.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful day.
Have a good day.
So far.
All righty. Keep smiling. Appreciate you.
So van guy's on his way out. The other guy that was yelling at us left while we were having that conversation with that older gentleman, and we'll see how it goes from here.
This gentleman we just spoke to couldn't have been any more cordial.
We didn't really get any kind of tip off as to whether the postal employee that came out here has a problem with what we're doing or not. He didn't really say. So yeah, we'll see if he sends or if he comes out again, or sends out a supervisor, or if he calls the cops, or you know, whatever these people tend to do, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, cops. So evidently somebody called the police, unless he's just here to check his mail, but that would be quite the coincidence. So we'll see how they handle this. Oh, so seems like he's not going to find a parking space like everybody else. Make your own parking space.
How are you doing?
How you guys doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Hey, what about us? You guys, you're not here.
Just take us a video.
Okay.
Can I just ask what I'm speaking to? Or
Yeah, officer Flagstaff.
okay. Can I get your badge numbers 4?
Yeah, I'll do number 4.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sure thing. So the reason I'm here is they called on you guys and they're wondering what you're doing out here.
Just take us a video.
Okay. I mean, they're feeling a little uncomfortable with you guys just filming out here.
I don't know who called, so I'm not sure who you're referring to. You mean the staff here, or?
Well, I did have a staff member call, but there's also people leaving here who were just kind of feeling uncomfortable with what you guys are doing.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I just actually had a couple of wonderful conversations with some folks that were leaving. Asked us what we were doing. And if somebody,
Okay. No, I'm
somebody
not-
asked me, I'm happy to tell them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm not here to like shut you guys up, but they're just.
No, you're being very professional and
I'm
cordial. I
just here to
appreciate
talk
that.
to you, so.
Cool. Yeah, no, you can
Cool.
definitely let them know that we're not stirring up any trouble here. We're just standing back, taking some objective video, and just documenting what's going on.
Okay.
That's all it is.
All right, guys. Thank
All right,
you.
buddy. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Sure thing.
Alright, so we have City of Flagstaff vehicle P2236 over here.
Okay, gentlemen. After speaking with the employees inside, they
Yes.
requested that
I'm just going to come over here so you can hear.
Yeah, let's do that. So after speaking to the employees inside, I spoke to the postmaster.
Okay.
And some of the other employees inside. They requested that you guys leave, okay? They asked me to come out here and tell you. Now, you guys can film from the sidewalk. I don't have an issue with that. Technically, that's city property, it's public property. You guys can film and do your thing and all that. But as far as being on their property, all right, they've requested you get off. Okay?
Can I show you the written regulations that are posted inside the post office in the public lobby that give me express permission to do what I'm doing?
Sure. What are you talking about?
Poster 7. It's the rules and regulations of conduct on postal property. It's posted right inside the lobby. It's in every post office across the country.
Okay, yeah, if you want to show me, sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then also, there's a DHS memo from 2010 that was unredacted and republished in 2018, which
Okay.
gives us the right to be on federal property, taking video and photographs of exteriors and interiors of federal buildings as long as I don't go into a restricted area.
Okay.
So there's 2 documents though.
Sure.
I'll show you the one I found right here. So this is Postal 7, rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. And if you look at the sections regarding photography, where is it? Public assembly. Photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when they're being used for a public meeting. It keeps going on.
Okay.
Unless,
So are you guys here for a public meeting?
no, we're doing this for news purposes. We disseminate this to the public.
Okay.
So it's for news purposes. And we've been through this 100 times. I've actually spoken to the Postmaster General about this. So these guys are just misinformed, and that's why, you know what, if I wanted to try to stir something up, we would have come in. We never even came in the building.
Okay.
And we're not approaching anybody outside. I'm not doing
Right.
interviews with anybody.
Okay.
But if somebody asks me cordially what I'm doing, I'm happy to quell their fears and answer them and just explain to them what it is we're doing. So those are
Sure.
the only conversations we've had. But we're expressly allowed to do what we're doing. I do all the research and make sure I'm not violating the law before I do anything.
Okay.
And then, like I said, there is a DHS memo, which the unredacted version is dated 2018. You can just search it on Google, it comes right up. And that gives us express permission to be on postal property and take video and photographs inside and outside of the building with the exception of restricted areas. Unless somebody from Federal Protection Service or Department of Homeland Security asks us to leave for an incident or emergency reason.
Okay. All right. Would you be willing to talk to the postmaster? Maybe you feel more comfortable.
I'd be happy to speak to the postmaster, yeah, sure.
Let me see if they're willing to talk.
And just so you know, between us, we have no nefarious intent, no ill will.
No,
I'm not carrying any weapons or anything on me.
I'm not saying you are.
Yeah, so we're just...
You guys have been very cool with me, so I'm just trying to de-escalate the situation, so to speak, right? So,
Right, sure.
they're
And beyond these 2 regulations, beyond this and the
So-
DHS memo, it's also a constitutionally protected activity. You can't
Okay.
convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime.
Okay.
So in order for me to be trespassed from postal property, I would have to commit a crime because it's public property.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, they
Oh, no,
requested you to leave, but
Yeah, no, and you've been
if-
very cool. I appreciate your
So
professionalism.
I'll see
I really do.
if the postmaster wants to speak to you. Maybe they'll feel better if you just explain
Okay.
to them.
And just let them know, you know what, I don't want to sue the post office, so I don't want my rights to be violated, so just
Okay.
let him know that he should be very sure about what he's doing before he takes any action like that, because that's a serious thing.
I understand.
And that's the whole purpose of why we're out here. So.
Yeah, let me go see if they want to speak to you.
Okay, and I'll go back outside and wait for you.
Sure thing.
So we don't cause any issues here.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, appreciate you. Okay, so what that means is we have now given this police officer all the information that he needs and the opportunity to defend our rights and stand up for the law and what's right. So it'll be very interesting to see how he handles it and which way it goes. But at least he's willing to hear us out and he's willing to have the conversations. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, guys, so we'll see how the situation plays out here. As you guys know, Poster 7 and the 2018 DHS memo both affirm our right to be doing what we're doing. And if a rogue postmaster wants to get the cops to trespass us or throw us off the property, then that'll be something to deal with in court. So, see how it goes. Yeah, guys, so I'll put the DHS memo in the video here since it's come up. I actually put it in the video that we did a few days ago. I don't remember which video it was, but it definitely was in the video. I'm trying to think, where was that? We've been in so many places. The Henderson, Nevada post office. We put the I put the DHS memo, the pertinent part of it, in my video, and I'll put it in this video too, so you guys can check it out. But it definitely affirms the right of the public to take video of the inside and outside of federal buildings. And looks like our officer there is on the phone with someone. Good to see he's looking into it and doing the research. You don't want to mess up and violate someone's rights. So.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I had a feeling that might happen. I just was trying to get this out quickly.
I used to do the same job, but in the military.
Oh,
so,
really?
yeah.
Awesome.
I understand.
Just real quick. So I brought up the DHS memo for you.
Okay.
And if you want to click to the meat of it, if you want to read that last paragraph, it gives us express permission to be here filming the exterior of the building. And that's a Department of Homeland Security memo that was disseminated to everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I spoke with the postmaster as well, and we're just gonna figure out what they want to do here. Okay. Like I said, I'm not here to jam you guys up.
No, of course. I just want them to follow.
But I'm just trying to do my job. You know, they called me out here trying to get you guys to go. So.
Okay.
You know.
Well, you might want to. I can text you a copy of this. I can email you a copy of it.
No worries. I actually have my supervisor on the line, so I'm just
Okay.
waiting for it to see what he says. If you guys are within your right to be here, that's
Because the DHS memo is what's critical.
Federally,
Because
I
that's
mean, I'm a state law enforcement officer. If
Right.
Federally, you guys are good, and this is technically a federal entity, then I'm not going to bother you.
right. Okay.
I'm just going to wait for
So you just have to make sure your supervisor's in line with that.
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Let me just
appreciate
move my car. If you need to talk to me, I'll be right back.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Oh, I think he actually blocked this handicapped woman in. That's who he was talking to when he came out, by parking out in the middle of the.
Oh, he blocked her in?
Yeah.
He's being cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
seemingly being cool.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, guys. So I'm not trying to give this guy a hard time about where he parked there, but seems like he's being a decent guy. But it's a problem with a lot of law enforcement officers is if his supervisor tells him that he needs to throw us off the property, that's what he's going to do, even if he knows it's right or wrong, doesn't matter. And that's a big issue in law enforcement, I think.
So, I just spoke to my supervisor.
Okay.
You guys are right. I mean, there's nothing I can really do other than politely ask you to leave, but
Right.
you guys are within your right to be here.
Well, you know what? And since you've come to that determination and you're not going to force us to leave, I'm assuming.
I'm not, no.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you exactly what we're doing here.
Sure.
Because then our goal here is education and constructive outcome and constructive conversation.
Okay.
We're not looking to cause anybody a hard day. But as you can see, even the postmaster, the employees in the post office aren't aware of what their own regulations and federal law is. So it's very important for us to be out testing the waters because this is a dangerous situation for someone.
Sure.
Somebody could wind up getting hemmed up and put in a very bad way.
Sure.
Because even the postmaster himself doesn't know what the law is. So it's just very important that they find that out. So once you go inside, my point being, once you go inside and let them know that we're allowed to be here, there's nothing you can do to make us leave, and that's the end of it. We're just going to stick around for a minute or two, and then I'm going to get out of here. I'm not looking to give anybody a hard time.
I get you.
We're just looking to prove a point.
Right.
The reason we do that is, I don't know, you wear First Amendment audits on YouTube?
Right.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a First Amendment audit. My name's Jason. This is my son.
Ben,
At
nice
this
to meet
point,
you.
since you're going to uphold our rights, I'd even be willing to give you our channel names. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I'm not hiding myself or secreting myself.
I get you.
But it's very important that these people know what the rules, because they're put in charge of running this federal property, which the public pays for.
Right.
So they should be bound by the rules and regulations that are set forth by the governing agencies, not their whims and feelings. I understand they might not want me here, but they might not want somebody to walk in with a pink tutu on either, but they can do that.
Right.
You know? So that's
Yeah.
all it is. And I just felt like you earned an explanation, so that's why I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Like I said, my supervisor said as long as you guys aren't harassing people, not causing problems, which it doesn't seem like you guys are good to be here. So
Okay.
I'll let them know the same thing.
Okay.
So
And then, like I said, I'm a man of my word. Once you leave, I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Once you leave, because I want them to see you leave and then I didn't get chased away. Otherwise, it kind of eliminates the education value here. So you leave. Me and him are going to go inside. We'll do a quick loop through the lobby, which will take probably about 30 seconds to a minute.
okay.
We're going to leave. We'll come outside, get back in our car, and drive away. You'll probably never see us again.
All right.
That's all it is.
All right,
It's an
guys.
exercise of rights. That's all it is. We just
All
feel
right.
like the Constitution in this country is taking a beating.
Okay.
And whatever microscopic thing we can do to uphold the Constitution, uphold our citizen rights here, and foster good communication between law enforcement and the citizenry, that's what we're all about. That's all it is.
All right, guys. Well,
All right?
all right. Any questions for me then?
No, I don't know if you're shaking hands.
Cool. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, very cool. Well, it's a
Nice to meet
pleasure to meet you, sir.
Jason, right? And Ben?
Ben,
And
yeah,
not
good to
only
meet
do
you.
I appreciate your professionalism and your courtesy and your thorough way you're doing your job here, we value them. And I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to ask you a question. You let me know what you think. What do you think a good police officer's worst enemy in this world is?
Honestly, I don't know.
A bad cop.
Gotcha.
So bad cops out there aren't doing us any favors. They're not doing you any favors. And you guys are in a very unique position to police the bad police officers as well.
Right.
So all we ask of you is to uphold your oath, uphold the law, and if one of your own is doing something wrong, either have a conversation with them, get it to end, or do what you have to do to make it stop.
Gotcha. Well, fair enough, guys.
That's it. All right, buddy.
All right, thank you.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank
Sure
you.
thing.
Are you speaking of the postmaster like in the back? Isn't somewhere?
I'm not, no.
Okay, so I'll come in.
Let's head on in here.
Because yeah, we don't need to make an attempt to go in the strict areas. So I'm not interested in doing that.
Yes, thank you, man. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Sorry to bother you again. If I can get her back up there. If I can get her back up there when she gets a chance, I appreciate it. I'm sorry to bother you again. I'm sorry, ma'am.
No problem.
Thank you.
Unless there's some way for us to
No
get
problem.
in the meantime at the rocks.
The only way for you to kind of get it at the box.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'd love to get us back to a very polite, respectful, communicative society here.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's nice when things go this way, and we appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Means a lot. Means a lot to a lot of people too. I get a couple of people that watch our videos.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm a man of my word. I'll give you my channel name before you leave. You might want to take a look at it.
Sure.
Yeah. And please pass our thanks on to your supervisor for doing the right thing.
Will do.
Appreciate it as well.
Thank you, guys.
Good. May I ask what that person's name is?
Sure. It's Corporal Blvd.
Corporal Blvd.
Correct.
Very cool. It's a big last name where I'm from back in New York. There are a lot of Blvds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just-
okay.
I'm from a very small town in New York.
I get you.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm from Chicago myself, so.
Oh, all right.
Big city.
We were actually in Chicago. I think what was it, February? March?
Yeah, when was June maybe? May?
I forget when the whole thing just blew up, and we were actually trying to get to our hotel. We were trying to get over one of the bridges,
Sure.
and all the bridges were up, locked down. We finally realized that we were never going to get across, so we just turned around and got about 20 minutes outside of Chicago and found another hotel to stay in. And
Oh,
got
okay.
out of Dodge, man. I mean, that was the night that like gunfire and all kinds of stuff going on, and
Right.
The police were under siege. It was incredible to witness firsthand. It was horrifying.
Wow. You guys travel the country then? The whole country?
We've been to 29 states in the past year and a half.
Wow.
Driving, all of it. We just passed 26,000 miles.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually sounds pretty fun, so.
It is, yeah. And I'm doing it with my son, and my wife comes
Cool.
with us, and we're having a wonderful time. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Again, and you know what? It also reminds us that this is a big, beautiful country we live in.
Right.
A lot of very beautiful places, a lot of very wonderful, beautiful people in this country.
Sure.
And it's good to get outside your own little bubble sometimes and expose yourself to what else is going on out there.
Right.
And just remember that there are wonderful things happening besides all the rest of the stuff that's going on.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's what we do. And we're, making memories with the boy. Can't beat that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Cool, man.
My father took me to Disney World once, I think.
Yeah.
Never on a 26,000-mile trip.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, it's great. The more you travel, the smaller the country looks. It's amazing, yeah. But it's great. Wonderful experience here at Flagstaff. Yeah, a lot of surprises. I didn't expect there to be snow in Arizona.
Yeah.
Never been here before.
When did you guys come up?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, you actually missed like 3 days where it's just nonstop snow.
We heard, yeah.
So yeah, the roads were terrible.
Good
So
timing.
you got here at a good time.
Cool. Very cool. Well, maybe there's some angels guiding our journey here. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I like to think my grandmother's looking down on me. If she's keeping an eye on me, man, nothing can touch me. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
tough woman, or-
Oh, well, toughest little 4'10" woman I ever met in my life.
Get you.
Yeah. She was born in 1899. Spoke 9 different languages fluently.
Wow.
Never took a Tylenol, aspirin, medication, nothing in her life, and died at 93 years old, peacefully in her sleep. Wonderful woman. I learned most of what I've learned in life from her.
Wow. That's impressive.
Got to listen to the old folks if you want to get old. Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah. How long have you been in Flagstaff? Or out of Chicago, I should say.
This will be about 2.5 years.
Oh, that's it? Oh.
2.5 years, maybe 3. So.
Did
yeah.
you just want warmer weather?
Oh, most of my family's out here actually.
Oh, cool.
That's part of the reason I moved out.
Nice.
Yeah. But it was a good change. I like Chicago, but seeing the mountains and all of that up here,
Yeah.
it's beautiful and stuff.
And I think you're probably having a better time of life here than you would be in Chicago right now anyway.
That's probably true.
Especially wearing the uniform you wear. Yeah, I mean, you guys are getting having a hard time right now.
You're not wrong.
And I sincerely hope that what we're doing when good police officers allow, I hope we're helping that out in some small way. By just creating conversation. I believe, I'm one of those people that thinks if you're talking about it, you're doing something about it.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
the conversation is very important.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good to have positive interactions with
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I didn't talk to many cops. So
No, well, yeah, I hear you.
it just
And they were
doesn't happen.
They weren't I don't know, they weren't as militarized back then, I'll say that.
Okay.
The guy, the beat cop, when I was a kid, he had a 6-shooter revolver on his hip, walked around swinging his billy club around, and always had something nice to say and a lollipop for the kids, I mean, it was just very, very low key.
I get you.
So things are a little more tense these days, obviously, but, they don't have to be. They really don't. I think this country was founded by some very brave men and women, and we can also be that way, and we can work through whatever inclement weather is knocking at our door,
Gotcha.
I think. I like to
Fair
think.
enough. Hey there.
All right.
Good.
You want to come on back? I'd rather.
You ready to come back?
It's going to be a quick conversation. We're not actually going to stick around. We have a very positive resolution here for you.
Okay.
And this officer will explain it to you, but we're not going to stick around and bother anybody. We're here for a very specific purpose, which is a lawful purpose, and I'll let the officer explain it to you.
Right, so like I explained to them already, I spoke to my supervisor, not like what I can do at law enforcement, state law enforcement level.
Okay.
So, unless you have anything else for me.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, so.
No problem. Thank you. Have a nice day.
And just so you know, ma'am, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause any alarm or disturbance or
No
anything with
worries.
anybody here. We don't plan to stick around and give anybody a hard time.
Okay.
But there is a DHS memo dated 2018, which gives us express permission to do what we're doing, and also your
Okay.
poster 7 does. So we just want you to know what the rules are.
Sure,
We
absolutely.
also want to learn what the rules are. So
Yeah,
we're just going to let
I'm
you.
aware.
just gonna let
I'm
you-
aware.
You are aware.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thank
we're going to let the officer take off. We're going to stick around for a minute or two. We'll be out of your hair. You'll probably never see us again.
All right.
All right.
Have a good day.
All right, thank you. You do the
sir.
same. And you're the postmaster here, ma'am?
Yes, I am.
Can I just ask your name so I know who I spoke to?
Yeah, my name is Barbara.
Barbara, thank you so much. My name is Jason.
Okay, thank
Appreciate
you.
it, Barbara. And let me tell you, I get it, man. You guys don't expect, when you get these kind of calls, you don't expect to show up and have someone be cordial and professional with you. You're expecting some kind of, oh God, one of these things, right? I know how that goes. And in my videos, that's why I want to give you my channel. You know, I have wonderful conversations with law enforcement all over the country. And I always put a call out to the other people that are doing First Amendment audits. I started doing that recently, asking them to step up their game, be more professional, stop antagonizing people. We're looking for positive, constructive results. Don't give you guys a hard time unless you're giving us a hard time. You know, there's no need to instigate. We're looking for positive change here.
Sure.
And that's what it's all about.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah,
write it down because it's the name of the village
channel.
I'm from in New York.
Yeah.
It's an old Indian name that means place of good water.
Gotcha.
So I'll give you my channel, I'll give you my son's channel, and if you like what we do, I've just given you a bunch of entertainment. If you don't, maybe you'll learn something from it anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. So AMAGANSETT, second word press, Amagansett Press. And then my son's channel is Watching the Watchmen. But take a look at it, let the other guys in the department know, and we really are, as far as the entire group of auditors is concerned, I'm not going to say we're the only guys out there doing the right thing for the right reason,
Sure.
but a big chunk of what we do, a big slice of the pie, is we're out here to help you guys by fostering communication and trying to close the divide between law enforcement and the citizens. So we're actually on your side, we're on the citizen side, we're on humanity's side. We're just trying to make everything cohesive.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
we're the guys you guys should appreciate out here.
I get you.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I
thank
get
you,
going,
Officer
but
Davids. We appreciate you. And you have a wonderful day. And I'm going to do what I told you I was going to do. And we're out.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Have a good one.
So we'll just stand here and watch the rest of the leave.
All right, guys. So once the officer here leaves, we're going to do a lap through the lobby. And if nothing else happens, we'll be out of here. And
interesting how the postmaster said she knew all about it.
yeah.
But she just wanted us gone anyway. So we're lucky we got a police officer here who's willing to uphold our rights and uphold the law, which is the way it should be. And as long as we get out of here in the next few minutes without incident, this is a fantastic audit and a huge win for the Flagstaff Police Department. Post office, not so much, but you know, we'll have to come back and do a revisit down the road and see if they learned anything.
Yeah, I didn't know that was the postmaster. When you were having that conversation with that older guy, she was standing there just watching us.
Well, and there goes the officer.
Yeah.
She had no ID on her either, so I didn't even know who she was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the officer's gone. You heard the whole conversation. We're going to go and do a lap through the lobby, and then we are out. Say a prayer for us. And don't go away, because strange things always happen in the last minute. So you have your self-service kiosk there. And here we have poster 7. And then this is the post office box area. We already went into the lobby with the police officer, so I don't think we really feel like we need to do that again. So I think, you know, good, very good.
All right, guys. So you saw how that went. Went pretty well. You know, when the officer first arrived, we weren't sure whether or not he was going to uphold our rights, but turns out he did. And in the end, that's a win for the Flagstaff Police Department. And I don't know, guys. Let me know how you guys think the post office handled it in the comments. And You know, it's funny how the postmaster said that she knew we were allowed to be doing what we were doing and still tried to call the cops and have us removed. So that's not good, not what we like to see. And if you have any feedback for the police department or the post office, that contact info will be in the description. And as usual, be cordial and professional if you choose to contact anyone. And that's about it for this one. So if you like this video and what we do, subscribe, hit the like button, turn on notifications, and check out my other social medias. So, coming to you from Flagstaff, Arizona, here at the main post office location, watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press, out. See you in the next one, guys.